Here we have a SAT math question. Okay, let's go with the information. The function f is defined by a polynomial. If f of 0 equals to 3, which of the following must be true about f of x? Okay, here we have a polynomial function f of x, and we have another information about this polynomial function f of x. That is f of 0 equals to 3. And we have to find the one which is true in the given answer choices. Okay, the first answer choice A says the remainder when f of x is divided by x positive 3 is 0, and B says the remainder when f of x is divided by x negative 3 is 0. Okay, C says the remainder when f of x is divided by x is negative 3. The remainder when f of x is divided by x is 3. Okay, here when I go over the answer choices, it's very clear that the polynomial function f of x is divided by some stuff, and also there is some remainder. So we have information about the stuff by which the polynomial function f of x is divided, and also the remainder we get. Okay, now to solve the problem, I'm going to consider the remainder theorem. That is, a polynomial function f of x is divided by some stuff, say x negative a. So what is the remainder? So now to get the remainder when the polynomial function f of x is divided by x minus a, what I have to do is I have to equate this divisor to 0 and solve for x. When I equate this divisor x negative a to 0 and solve for x, I am getting x equals to a. So because to solve for x, we have to add a to both sides. When I add a to both sides, I'm getting x equals to a. Now to get the remainder, I have to plug in the value of x. That is, I have to plug in this value a for x over here into the polynomial function. Then I'm getting f of a. So f of a represents the remainder when f of x is divided by x negative a. Okay, now let me consider another example on remainder theorem. That is, a polynomial function f of x is divided by just x. What is the remainder? The same thing, to get the remainder, first we have to equate this divisor x to 0 and solve for x. Okay, when I equate this divisor x to 0 and solve for x, still I'm getting a 0 as a value of x over here. Now to get the remainder, I have to plug in this value 0 for x over here into the function f of x. So the remainder is equal to f of 0. Okay, now let's go to the information we have over here. That is f of 0 equals to 3. Actually, here the place of x we have 0. So since we have 0 at the place of x, it's very clear the divisor is going to be just x. Because in this example over here, I got x equals to 0 when I take the divisor x. So since we have 0 over here, so the divisor in this case is just x. And also this f of 0 represents a remainder. So here we have f of 0 equals to 3. So this 3 is a remainder. That is, when this polynomial function f of x is divided by just x, the remainder is 3. We have this stuff exactly in answer choice D. That is, the remainder when f of x is divided by x is 3. The correct answer choice for this question is D.